Good morning. It is a gorgeous sunny day today. We've literally got clear blue sky. Spring is definitely feeling like it's here now. I just feel like the sun makes such a difference. I'm actually going to be able to start getting out and doing my steps. I feel like last year, like last springtime, I was going out because the spring was so nice last year. I was just going out walking. So obviously I walk Hugo, but obviously you can't go as far. So I really miss I struggle getting my steps in. I do have a walk pad at home, but I feel like it's definitely not the same. There's nothing better than whacking your headphones on and going for a walk in the sunshine. So yeah, I'm very excited to start doing that again. I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing today because I finally ditched my matching knitted set. I've been living in those. It's nice just to get out some lighter layers and some trousers. So these are by a brand called Halara. I absolutely love the fit and the quality of them. I think these are so nice to throw on for around the house. They're super comfortable, but also in the spring, summer when it does get a bit warmer, I'll either wear like a little baby tee or just whack on a shirt. I always just feel so comfortable wearing things like that. I do also actually have some new active wear from Halara as well, so they've kindly sent me these pieces to share with you guys in this video. So if you haven't heard of the brand before, they basically focus on good quality pieces in your wardrobe which work hard like every day, but also mixing athleisure into everyday wear, which you guys know I just love so much, and I'm so impressed with the quality of these. I'll leave the names of them on the screen, but these are a size small and I love that they're elasticated on the waist. They're just super comfortable. And you guys know I'm very much into my reformer Pilates, and it's nice to have some nice new sets. So I'm going to try this on with you in a second. Also going to be adding some colour. I do tend to wear like more colour athleisure wear in the spring, summer. I just feel like it just feels nice and bright. I'm always wearing black and navy and grey in the autumn, winter. And then I've got some little crop tops. Also love this plum colour as well. I've also got some new shorts. So I feel like I am definitely missing shorts in my athleisure wardrobe. And I've got these two colours, so I'm going to try them on for you now. So this is the black set. I'll show you a closer look at the bottoms in a second, but how nice is this workout top? And one thing that I love about a good workout top is having a nice back detail, and I absolutely love the back detail on this. I think it just elevates your gym wear. You then don't feel like you're wearing just a plain crop top or a sports bra. I just think a back detail looks so nice. And I love that it's like low, but the band here is very, very supportive. I always prefer a workout top which is sort of like a built-in bra, because I don't like wearing sports bras. I find them too bulky and very uncomfortable. But I just love all these little details on the strap. Like for going for a nice walk as well when it's warm, like perfect. And these are the matching bottoms. I love this V detail here. I feel like it looks so flattering. They also fit really great on the back too. I am definitely gravitating more towards a wider leg bottom when it comes to my Pilates gear. And one thing that is so important to me when it comes to athleisure wear is that I want it to mould to me, to move with me and not feel restricted. And I literally don't feel like I'm wearing anything. This is just so nice and comfortable. And here's a little full body in the mirror as well. Then I've got another little back detail top. So I have this in the black and the white, and this back detail is like a crossover, which I think looks really flattering with the high waist of the bottoms. I think it creates like illusion. It's very flattering on the body, and I think, yeah, I feel like this definitely looks like an elevated top. Like I would just wear this to work out. Like this would be really nice as a little basic to wear in the summer or on holiday. I've just popped the blue leggings on with this little crop top, which again, love the back detail. They also have these in lots of different colours as well. I do have a discount code for Halara as well if you're liking any of these pieces, so we'll leave it on the screen for you. But this little detail, again, perfect just to wear in every day as a good basic. It's just so elevated, and I am loving the colour of these leggings. Again, beautiful quality. There's like a built-in bra in here, so very, very supportive. We've got pads in here, and it just fits so nice. I just love how it sits on my back. And these leggings are actually like sculpting bum lifting ones. So if you guys aren't a fan of the scrunch bum, I personally like them as long as they're not too much and they're not uncomfortable to wear. But these are so sculpting. I absolutely love the colour of these. They fit like an absolute glove. As you can see, we've got the seam here. There's also a really nice sort of elasticated seam here, which I feel like gives you a really, really great lift. You just feel so supportive. There's also pockets in here, which I think is a game changer. I love anything with pockets. And here's a little full body of these leggings in the mirror. I absolutely love this colour. Then these are the same leggings again, but in the purple. Love the colour. And the waistband on these also really stay put. There's nothing more annoying than your leggings falling down when you're working out. Because I think because they sit a bit higher on the back, so when you're moving around, nothing is moving up and down. But again, with this white top, the purple looks really nice together. Then I've got the white top, which is the same as the black one with the nice crossover detail and the little shorts on. I absolutely love this back detail. I'm obsessed. I think the shorts as well, they do have a slight scrunch. I think maybe they're just sitting a little bit just under my bum, I don't know. I'm also not going to show you a full body of these because you can see the shorts, but I really hate my knees. That's why I never ever wear like shorts or skirts. I just don't like my knees. But I think with these shorts as well, one thing I will say is that they're so stretchy here. And sometimes I love to wear shorts like these, like underneath like dresses or things in the summer, where it's sort of like, say I'm wearing like a neutral beige dress and the wind is like blowing around, it's sort of like mid-length. Sometimes I like just to wear a pair of shorts like these underneath just to feel comfortable. But I think definitely the legs on these, like I'm doing a bit of a stretch test right now. There's nothing worse when things ride up or dig into you, but these sit very comfortably. And these are them in black. We've also got some little pockets on the side. I think I prefer the black ones. I find sometimes lighter colours, especially more of like skin tone or beiges, can look a bit unflattering, but also maybe show off like all your imperfections. So I think I feel more confident wearing the black ones, but I think I need to definitely start wearing some shorts more when I go out on a walk and try and get a bit of a natural tan again. And if any of you feel self-conscious in like strappy tops or getting your arms out or your back out, they also have these little cropped workout tops, which I think are also really nice. And as you can see as well, I've got the same sort of detail on the bottom here like we had on the leggings. Also beautiful quality. As you can see, it's not see-through at all. Very minimal branding also on the side here. They also have these in all the colours too. I also nearly forgot to share these with you. So if any of you are after a very comfortable tailored pair of workwear trousers, which look like workwear, but they're actually like, honestly, they feel so comfortable. The material is like slightly, I would say, waffled. There's no zip or anything, but you can still add a belt to these. We've got pin tucks down the front as well, and these are just so flattering. We have an elasticated waistband at the back. I'm wearing a size small. I think these are just so great. You would not think that these don't have a zip or they're not really like tailored. They just feel so comfortable and stretchy, and again they fit very flattering on. I am 5'6" for height reference, and these are perfect on the length. And there's honestly nothing more motivating than having fresh new athleisure wear. So if you guys have liked any of these pieces that I've shared with you, then of course all the links will be down below for you in the description box. I also have a discount code for Halara as well, which I'll share on the screen for you. And thank you for them for sponsoring this part of the video. I'm very impressed. I love trying new brands and new pieces. I'm so impressed with the quality of these. I just can't wait to start wearing these new sets now. So I've just been doing some admin stuff. I've been and walked Hugo, and it's already 3:45. So I'm actually going to a reformer Pilates class. So I'm just going to do my drink. I usually just have electrolytes. These are the Halara ones. I absolutely love their electrolytes. They are so nice. This is the mango flavour. So I like the mango one, and also the black cherry. Black cherry is so nice. So yeah, so like I just want to go and move, go and do a class. I try and do like 2 to 3 classes a week, and then I do have my bed at home, which I'll go on. It just depends what I'm doing really. Like I try and get extra sessions in, but I feel like from doing reformer consistently, I just feel so much better. And I have got some new little weights upstairs, so I really want to focus on like my arms and my shoulders. But like, they get toned from Pilates, but I just feel like I want a bit more like definition in them. So I've got some new weights upstairs. So I want to try and do some Pilates arms workouts at home with my dumbbells. I don't know where the sun has gone now. It was so sunny earlier, and then it was sunny when I went and took Hugo. He spent more time rolling around on the grass and sniffing than actually walking. So I try and get out, and I always walk him every day, but obviously because of his back and whatnot, and like his back legs. Like he can't go really far, but it still gets me out having some fresh air. And then I'll try and do, I need to get sort of like, I really want either a Whoop band or an Aura ring. My friend has the Whoop band that she sleeps in, it tracks everything. The only thing is that I'm a bit concerned that I'll get a bit too obsessed with it. I think with the Aura one, she did say that when her Whoop tells her that your sleep wasn't great last night, when she sees that in the morning, she then automatically feels like, oh, I didn't have good sleep last night, I'm tired. So it mentally puts her into like, not a mood, but like already when you've woken up because it's 10, you've not had a good sleep, you're then not mentally putting yourself into, oh, I feel tired today. So I'm looking at getting potentially an Aura ring. Let me know if any of you have them. I was thinking potentially the chunky gold one, as I'm always wearing chunky jewellery, so it'll just go. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Reformer now. I'm gonna take my little tripod with me. They sort of don't let me film in there anymore. They're not allowed to sort of film in there. So I'll show you what I can. If I do film, then they let me. If I didn't, then I'll be back. And then I need to prep my overnight baked oats this evening for my breakfast this week, as I forgot to do it the other day. So I normally do like 3 days. So I'll show you what I put in there. They honestly keep me full for so long. But yeah, I'm gonna get this Reformer session in, whack on some music, obviously Harry Styles' new album, all the way when I go there, and yeah, just get moving. I've just had my dinner. It was nothing exciting. I literally had leftover pesto pasta, which literally had chicken, pesto, gluten-free pasta and spinach with some parmesan, so nothing exciting. But I thought I'm going to prep my breakfast. I use these glass dishes. These I got off Amazon. There'll be some lids for them as well, but I'm going to pop the oven on. I've then got my protein powder in here. Got my oats in there. Then I've got my gluten-free organic oat milk. Got some white chocolate chips, some milk chocolate ones, some baking soda. Then I've got some cinnamon and some frozen raspberries. So I'm gonna do, what I intend to do is just mash up, or like roughly chop up a banana in each one. I'll then add my oats. Actually, I might do two. I'm going to do 2 bananas and then I'll do 2 with blueberries. Just angle the camera down so you can see. I'm just going to roughly chop up a banana. These are great, say if you have some bananas that literally need using and they're brown, you can just then save them for your overnight oats and just mash them up. I just literally chop them into thin pieces. It doesn't really bother me that it's not really mashed. If you want that sort of texture, then just mash it all up. Just going to chop up the other one. And then I'm going to add my blueberries into this one. I'm just going to wash them. I feel like when I do the blueberries, it tastes like a blueberry muffin, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to put those in there. So then you want to weigh out your oats. I pop in 40 gram in each one. You can, if you want to, add an egg into this. And like really whisk it and mash it in, but I feel like sometimes If you want to get extra protein, then you can add the egg in. But because I add in baking soda, I think it's fine with an egg in. But personal preference, you can add that in. So I've got 40 gram of oats. Then I just do a teaspoon of chia seeds. I'm going to add in the baking soda as well because I end up forgetting. I'm going to add some cinnamon. Then for my protein powder, I just use this one by Free Soul. You can either do vanilla or caramel, but I've just got the rest of my salted caramel. This is their vegan protein. I actually really struggle with proteins and I find that this doesn't bloat me. It's also got lots of obviously B vitamins in here as well, calcium, iron, magnesium. There's so much in here. And I'll literally just add a large heaped teaspoon of this, which then is around, just around 20 gram. Then for the blueberries one, I add in 40 gram of oats, chia seeds. Then I add just 10 gram of chocolate chips, 20 gram of protein. Then I'll add in 150 ml of the oat milk and then just give it a really good mix. You can use oat milk, almond milk, regular milk, semi-skimmed, whatever milk you want. It's all just personal preference. You can see the bananas in chunks here. If you mashed it, it goes more into like, I don't know, more of a cakey substance maybe, but I actually quite like the chunks of banana in it when it's cooked. And then before I put them in the oven, I just let them soak for 10 minutes for the chia seeds. Then for the ones with banana, I'm gonna add some frozen raspberries. These are just so handy for when you're doing food prep like this or you're doing smoothies. So I'll just sprinkle these on the top. So I'll have like 2 raspberry and then the blueberry. And then to the raspberry as well, I like to just add a sprinkling of white chocolate chips. I'm like one of those people that likes to have a sweet fix in the morning. And I feel like when I do have, because I don't drink coffee or I have caffeine in the morning, I only have like a peppermint tea. Having the sugary breakfast just sort of gives me that sort of like pick me up like a coffee would. And then yeah, I'm just going to sprinkle just some white chocolate chips on the top of these two. So then it will look like this. Going to let the chia seeds soak and then I'll pop them into the oven for 30 minutes and I'll bake at 200. Hugo thinks because the oven's on that I'm cooking for him. You've had all your food, darling. I've also just popped these gorgeous roses in a vase as I realised they were sitting on the side in a Corona glass. So they've only been there since this morning. So I've popped them in a vase there for our anniversary. And how gorgeous are these roses? I've never actually seen a rose which is like pink and cream. They're just so pretty. There's just something about fresh flowers that makes me so happy. Right, I think these are done now because you want them to be golden and bubbling. So I'm gonna let these fully cool down now and then I'll pop them in the fridge and then in the morning I'll just serve them with Greek yogurt. So this morning I'm doing loads of editing and admin. I thought I'd show you what I've got for my breakfast. So I've got my overnight oats, which I prepped last night. I will either eat the whole of this, like I eat so much. I'll either eat the whole of it or sometimes I'll have like half of it and have the rest like later on in the morning. So if I've been up really early, like say about 7:30, I'll then have half of it and then maybe when I'm editing at my desk, I'll go and have the rest of it at 11. Just depends how hungry I am, I just see how I feel, but you can literally just put the lid on and put it back in the fridge. And then I have my greens every single morning. These are the Free Soul mango greens. I love the mango flavour, also the peach flavour. There's 21 ingredients in these as well. So we've got like green tea, apple fibre, pineapple, kiwi, flaxseed. There's so much in here and I feel like having this every single day helps with bloating so much, but it's also perfect. I always tend to take it as well when I go away with me, like when I'm eating different foods, I get bloated so easily. So just having this, and like I know that I've got that with me, it's just really easy. And I just pop it into a pint glass. I've also got my little peppermint tea, which I'll just leave on at my desk whilst I'm doing my editing, and I'll sip at it then throughout the morning. And then later on today, I'm actually going to a spa overnight stay with my mum. Booked it really last minute. We basically, March has been a really rubbish month. We basically had to say goodbye to my mum's French Bulldog Diesel. He was 11, incredible age, Hugo's best friend, and I think there's nothing harder than saying goodbye to a dog. And the way he went, obviously he wasn't being himself. We think he was having seizures and stuff, and he was just deteriorating really badly. But we actually had him put to sleep at my mum's at home, and I think that whole experience, like we took him to the vet like a few days before, and he was like so anxious, he was shaking, and I just think taking a dog to the vets to say goodbye, I was like, I can't do it. So I literally spoke to the vet, and they did do a service where they came to the house. Like, it was such a lovely way for him to go. I'm just getting a bit emotional because you guys know how much I love dogs. Like, it's the hardest thing in the world. So my mum's been feeling, obviously, that like Diesel. You know, here you go. I know when you're upset, like, honestly. You're so clever. But basically we booked this overnight stay for my mum, for me and her, just to go and chill out, enjoy the spa, and obviously Diesel was her little companion, and he's been by her side like all the time, and it's just really hard. Like, it's going to affect her really hard, so I'm just worried about her. And then also this month, we were basically, me and was meant to go on our belated honeymoon. We've been trying to do this for so long, and things always come up, and we always struggle with care for Hugo as well because of his IBDD, so I don't like leaving him with anybody or having strangers around the house. Like, he has to be with like either us, his parents. Obviously everyone has a life and they have plans, and obviously Hugo couldn't be at my mum's with Diesel because he was rough playing all the time through his back, so it's just been so hard. And then the day before we was meant to go, so we were doing 5 nights in Dubai and then 5 nights in Maldives. Obviously with everything that's gone on in Iran, and then my dad rang me in the morning. He was like, have you seen the news? So we were meant to fly on the Sunday night, and this was the Saturday morning. I was like, no, I've not seen the news. And yeah, basically our trip got cancelled. So we're trying to reorganise this potentially now for March next year. So yeah, so that happened, but I think everything happens for a reason. And then that trip getting cancelled, like, we had to say goodbye to Diesel on the Monday. So I just thought that, God, if we had gone, I'd have been in a different country and not been able to say bye to him. Like, that would have tortured me as well. So everything happens for a reason. So yeah, me and Mum definitely need this overnight stay just to like chill out a little bit. It's also my birthday the weekend. I have a really nice 2-night stay in the Cotswolds, so going there, really need it. But yeah, you know, in life, just life's all at the same time, and that happens all the time for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm quite private on here and I don't share everything, but I think sometimes it's nice just to be relatable that life is hard sometimes. It all comes at the same time. You feel like you can't catch a break. So yeah, I'm gonna have my breakfast now, crack on with this editing, and then just go and chill out this evening and have a nice spa day with Mum tomorrow.